What's up, everybody? It's your boy Chip, and I'm back at you from RVA Vapes. And today we got a good one for you from our friends at Joyetech. This is the Espion Tour Mod. Dual 18650, super lightweight space age polymer. Let's check it out. This one is the Espion Tour Kit from our friends at Joyetech, and this also has the NC film tank. I'm going to give you a little update on that when we get to the up close portion, because I got some new information about that tank. Got your mod here, warranty card, instruction manual, box of goodies. You got the micro USB charge cable. So, got some batteries in this guy, and this is fully plastic, so it's super lightweight. Dual 18650 magnets there all the way around. You got your offset 510 there. I don't know how I feel about that. Nice size display on it though. Micro USB charge, dual batteries there. Got your modes. Variable wattage, temperature control, TCR. Settings, it's going to be lock your coil, power, max power setting, stealth mode, super mode, logo, preheat, timeout. Info tells you your batteries, your versions. So fairly simple, very similar to the original Espion's black and white screen, your adjustment buttons right there. So all in all, it's a very simple kit, but I think this one is definitely aimed for a economy price point. You got your battery venting, fire button here, up down button, micro USB charge. It does have a nice kind of ergonomic grippy to it, and these panels help give you a little bit of grip for the device itself. So it's kind of cool looking. It's very light in the hand. Everything's displayed fairly simply, but all in all, it looks like it's a pretty good little mod. Now that you got a good up close look at it, we're going to pull back and talk about this guy a little bit. First and foremost, you will notice that I'm using the U-Force T2 tank. We've already done a review for the Cubis Max, which is the tank that comes with this kit, and got some feedback about the coils themselves. The material that they're made out of is like a nickel alloy, so I'm not going to be vaping that today. Safe to say that if you use it within the range that they're telling you to use it in, it's not really anything to worry about, but I found that it works best at a little higher wattage, so that's why we're not using that tank. So we're just going to review the mod today, so don't pay attention to the tank. We're going to start out with our parameters. Now, from tip to tail, and this includes the tank that comes with it, you're looking at 140 millimeters by 48 millimeters by 30 millimeters. So it's a smaller box mod size, if you will, but nothing groundbreaking there. Feels good in the hand. It's got these little ridges on the panels here, so it gives you a little bit of grip to it. But I like the weight. The weight and the ergonomics of it are really nice. If you're looking for a box mod that's not going to be super heavy, definitely worth checking this guy out. Like I said, it's dual 18650. It's got this nice 9.6 inch or 0.96 inch OLED display, so it's nice and bright. It goes up to 220 watts, and it does all of your temperature control suites, nickel, titanium, stainless steel. It's got TCR in it and all that good stuff. Now, as far as the mod itself, it's not really much of a departure. I think it's the same chipset that they're running in the Picos and all of their other variable wattage stuff. The thing that they're really pushing is the tank here, and The tank's nice. It's top airflow, it's top fill, so it's definitely got some cool things going on with it, but since we've already reviewed that, we're not going to really spend too much time on it. To replace the batteries, you just pull this back panel off here like so. It's got your magnets that are nice and large in there. Flips right back on, and it does have a 2 amp charge. You can see the charge port right there, and here's your up and down buttons. The firing button's nice because it's kind of scooped out or concave, so it fits really good with the thumb. Of course, it's got your dual circuit protection, your 10-second cutoff, your overcharging protection, and your short current protection built in there. So it's a safe chip. It's upgradable firmware, just like a lot of their other stuff is. So let's talk about the performance of the mod itself. Obviously, with the screen setup that you've got there, you can see all the information that it shows you there. It's a nice screen. I like the dual battery. I like the amp output. The coil and the coil resistance and the power setting are nice and easy to read. It's not tiny and hidden like it is on a lot of devices, so that's a cool thing. The ramp up on it is fairly good. As soon as you touch the fire button, it's starting to shoot the power to the coil, so there's not much of a delay there. All in all, I'd have to say that this mod is definitely one to look at if you're looking for a lighter device. You know, the space age polymers, I think, are being done a lot specifically to try to get around like the tariffs and things like that, because it is a tariff on metal more than anything. So that's why you're starting to see a lot of companies with these polycarb and aerospace plastics that they're using. As far as longevity goes, it feels like it's a thicker, more durable plastic than a lot of other ones I've seen, but personally I always opt for metal over plastic just because of the dropping. If you were to drop this guy, I'm not sure how it would hold up. Fairly certain that the battery door would pop off, but I don't know that it would necessarily crack or shatter per se. But there's always that possibility when you're dealing with a plastic or polycarbonate construction. It vapes really nice. I mean, even with the NC tank on there, it's not going to hit quite as hard as it does with this U-Force tank, but it's still a very nice kit. Overall, I think this one we're going to have to give 1 thumb up. Nothing wrong with the design per se. The tank that it comes with is not something that I would use on a regular basis, even though it is rewickable with the cotton and the NC film heating element. The plastic polycarb construction is something that I'm not a super huge fan of, just from a durability standpoint. We see a lot of people come in here, they drop their stuff and have issues with it, even if it's metal. So dropping something that's polycarbonate is a little bit worrisome for me. But, all in all, it's got all of the things that it would need to function properly. It's a thicker polycarb than a lot of other ones I've seen. So not necessarily a ding on it or a takeaway, just personal preference, something that I would prefer to see it with at least a metal frame on it. The overall layout of the mod itself is really nice. I like the big screen on the front. The up and down buttons are good. The USB charge port's far enough away. You shouldn't have to worry about any leakage. Feels good in the hands. The fire button placement and design is nice. So overall, it's a great design. I just wish they would have used a little bit of metal in the construction as far as the frame and whatnot. We try to keep these videos as short and sweet as possible, so we're not going to take up too much time on this guy. If you're looking for a lightweight box mod that's not going to break the bank and a top airflow tank, definitely worth checking out the Espion Tour Kit. Thank you guys for watching. We appreciate each and every one of you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all the latest reviews we've got coming at you. And if you want to smoke, that's your business. If you don't, you know where we're at.